The world is changing.
51 years ago, the War of the Wilds came to a stalemate. The people of the Graynor Peninsula set all plant life ablaze to stop the stranglehold and built a mighty wall to keep the wilds at bay. All the while, they sat atop their monument, never truly knowing why this all began. A likeness of peace blanketed the blasted lands.
1 year ago, it all changed. An ancient god, once bound by old magic, found himself free and took his vengeance as his shackles were shattered. The mountainous city of Bulwark paid a grave price, but in the wake of this destruction comes the first glimpses of the possibility for true and honest peace.
Our heroes venture from their familiar homeland into the fullness of what their world was before the war, a world they've touched but never truly seen. They find themselves caught between a land that has tried to end their lives hundreds of times over, and a country they helped decimate.
Under the canopy, they seek glory, truth, and salvation. The world is changing, and their hands will guide it.
Hello, and welcome back to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, our heroes touch base with their allies, learn about what lies ahead, and hear a word from an old friend. Thank you to our backers Connor, Nate, and Jeremy for their continued support. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down Another Path.
We have made a grievous error. JJ knows who SpongeBob is now.
You fool.
I don't see the problem.
See, I'm pro SpongeBob.
And he is a big
Same.
fan. He loves SpongeBob.
Big fan.
That's because
Big
JJ has
SpongeBob fan.
good taste. It's because JJ has good taste in comedy.
Well, he calls him Punjab.
Oh, that's very good.
Punjab!
I'm here for Punjab.
Oops.
Yeah. And he doesn't get anything else on the show, but he loves his Punjab.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he thinks that SpongeBob and Pikachu are kind of the same thing because they're both yellow.
with some brown accents.
No, that's good.
Excellent.
Put some, now you gotta throw some Simpsons in front of him to really throw him off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that one.
Yeah.
But no, he'll just go back to Cars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Is that enough, though? Because that is a cartoonishly large amount of beer.
Hey, friends at home, you're going to witness an on-air what are the odds as I say, Ryan, what are the odds you pound that whole mug right now? Ryan is holding a large frosted mug full of beer.
I don't know, man. Like 1 out of 20.
Whoa!
All right.
It's
5%.
Are you ready?
Guys, I have not been drinking, purposefully not been drinking alcohol because new baby in the house.
But tonight's the night.
So,
all right, here we go. What are the odds?
Here,
Is it 1 in 20?
should I just roll a d20 and you want to guess what I roll?
I mean, like, we could play it that way. That's
effectively the same.
like
Yeah.
a fun way. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Here's a roll. All right, it is rolled.
All right, wait. Send a picture of it to Chase and Griffin.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Here, Zach, just close your eyes.
Okay.
You see it?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to guess. It is 6.
Oh,
It was in fact 7.
Oh, so close. Beans.
Yikes.
The most beansiest of beans.
I might drink a good amount of this immediately anyway.
Oh, man, I was so close.
Guys, can I just say, I'm tired. I can't say that to Brittany
No.
because she's more tired.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Hey,
All right.
we get it, man. It's all right.
Yeah.
He can be tired here. D&D, where we're all tired.
I gotta say, boys, I'm glad that wasn't one of ours.
That would have been
I don't
fun.
know.
Ours have their own problems, but
I think it could have been a good time.
If any of us somehow through the courses of our lives ascend to some kind of godhood, let's make a pact right now to, like, never be weird and ominous.
You know that all I will do is be ominous. I don't even know.
Jackson, let's you and I make a deal.
let's make a deal. When we ascend to patronhood,
we kill Sphere.
I'll be ready for you, Sebulwark. I'll be waiting.
Oh, man.
No, I love you. I love you, buddy.
guys, campaign 6 just took a turn.
Oh, God.
New Lord? The three of you return back to the inn then?
Yeah.
Oh shit, what was the inn called?
The Ever After.
The Ever After. Ever After. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I want to do a small RP, a small solo thing.
Okay, go for it.
Before we head back to the inn, I say I'm going to take a second from the boys and head out. Because it's kind of in a clearing in the woods, right? We're in Clove.
The whole city it ebbs and flows from being populated area to more woodsy.
I'm going to briefly find one of the wooded areas. Just go 5 minutes out into the woods.
Cool.
And I still have an old Mavo amulet.
Oh, yeah.
Just to have on as part of this strange processing of trying to see what my dad originally saw in this faith and how that connects to me and my family and what we're doing now and everything. Just part of that process.
Sure.
And with Amarea's sort of presence and the things I've learned working with him, Mordecai's learned that you can kind of make your own faith. And so I'm going to take a piece off of this amulet, and I'm going to fasten it to my druid necklace.
Solid.
And then as I attach it on, and, the connection kind of takes hold, there's a very faint howl on the wind. Oh. And Mordecai sees the kind of power of the natural world that he can tap into and call upon should he need it.
The power of the pack flows through you, and you can see through the pack.
And then I'll rejoin the rest.
Saphir and Jackson, you make your way back to the Ever After immediately. You get there probably about 5-10 minutes ahead of Mordecai. They're starting to serve lunch. It's only been a couple of hours since you've been down there. There's some sausage and potatoes on offer for lunch today. You're looking around for Master B, who was doing some recon for you while you were taking care of business. You are told that he is up in his room.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'll go and check in with him.
I'll go with.
Okay. So the two of you head on up. You knock on the door, and you hear some shuffling and scuffling about from inside. The door opens. Master B peeks out, his eyes wide. Very clearly, he hasn't slept, and he is surviving off a coffee.
Oh, no.
Master B, are you okay?
All right. I think I figured it out. I figured out a lot. I don't know. I'm missing a piece, and I don't know where it is.
Okay, can we stop talking through the door? And
he leans out, looks to the left, looks to the right, sees Mordecai huffing up the stairs.
Hi.
Where's Johnny?
He's coming back.
He's with a new recruit. His name is Burl. He's pretty nice.
Sounds like a sturdy guy. All right, come on in. And he opens the door, and the three of you walk into what I would charitably call an evidence dungeon.
Yes. String everywhere. Wall to wall, across the ceiling.
String between push pins.
Absolutely. There's push pins in the wall, string going all over the place. You see his terrible familiar gimbal, an imp sitting on the tallest, highest string, holding a single piece of paper that says, "Why?"
Wait.
All right.
Wait. Nobody move. We have to be very careful. This was a drill we went through. You have to duck under the strings, and you can't touch it, or you lose that arm. We were really bored of the barracks.
I completely understand. I've been there. I've done that.
That sounds fun as hell.
You know what? It's kind of a fun exercise, honestly. Once you do the buy-in, it's fine.
It was much better drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Duck and weave under all of the different strings. Find a chair in the corner, pick it up so it's not on top of a string, pull out a scrap of paper. Did you miss this one? It was under the chair.
No, but if I could have that back, please.
It just says here you go, Gimbal. It just says blue. There you go.
He takes it and then he hands you the Y paper.
Thank you. And I will sit in the chair and I'll just hold up the Y.
All right, lay it on us.
Gimbal looks at the paper that you've handed him and eats it as Master B starts.
No.
All right. So, this is the thing. What is it? Lee. So Lee has been governed forever by a ruling body of 4 priests. It's one for each of the lords of the forest.
Oh, yeah.
Lee also has at least a hand in governing all of the cities, at least a little bit. They control a lot of trade that goes in and out, and therefore commands a fair bit of unfortunate respect. But something's been changing recently. Folk around the city are saying that they would like to be the ones in charge instead. Mostly trade types, guilds.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Master B, but do you mean people around this city or that city?
Every city, really, but mainly that city. That's where it's been the loudest.
Okay. I go back to just holding up Y.
Thank you very much. That's helpful. But yeah, mostly trade types and a couple of freedom fighters mixed in there too, rousing rabble and whatnot. Things are peaceful right this moment, but it's only been a couple of weeks that there's been a pretty sizable toss-up. The former head of the Casters Guild, he got by temple forces.
Oh.
Just about a month or so ago.
Okay.
They've got a new guy in charge now, who's, frankly, by their estimations, worse. Guy named Mantellum. He's a tabaxi, real big, thick dude.
That's a thick cat.
It's a thick cat.
THICC, thick.
You know you don't forget that second C.
I hold up the Y.
And that's the thing that I'm stuck on. Why now? Because there's always been these little dust-ups. It's always happened over the course of, time. Anytime you have a ruling party, somebody's going to go up against it. But for some reason, this one seems to be sticking.
Hey, Master B, I have an unrelated question.
Sure.
Anywhere in your digging around has a name Titus come up?
Titus?
Yeah.
No, not that I've seen, not with this.
Boys, you remember back in the forest near Despera with the weird guy that Zephyr incinerated?
That doesn't narrow it down much.
I think there's only been the one person that's incinerated underneath the bridge.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh,
yeah.
That one, yes.
He mentioned...
That actual cannibal.
Actual cannibal, incinerated man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He made mention of a Titus back. That was his leader back when we interrogated him. I've been waiting for that to come back up.
And well, here's the other thing. Master B walks over to a set of pins that have a lot of strings leading to them. And he points it, and it's 4 pieces of paper. These are the 4 archbishops. Mesis, the archbishops of reaping. Trebedo, the bishop of storms. Grex, the bishop of the packs. And Ligo, the bishop of the tangle. These are assumed names. We don't know who they were before they took their oaths and took this power. They, as part of the joining the church, at least at that high order, you eschew your family name. You eschew any claims to anything you have. And you take a new name. If you're looking for somebody, might be one of these guys. To synopsize, revolution going on. They're trying to keep it calm for the peace talks, but who knows how well that's going to go.
I'd like to make an intelligence check.
You may.
But to what end, Jackson? To what end?
That's a natural 20.
Hey.
All right.
Master B, if there's a potential coup going on, but they're trying to keep it all on the down low for the peace treaty to happen, we have 2 problems.
Okay.
The first problem is it makes
a fuck ton of sense that everything comes to a boiling point during the peace treaty.
Almost certainly.
Right. Second thing, is it better for us to kind of force it to happen or make sure something happens so that we don't sign a peace treaty with the people who lose?
These are all incredibly good questions.
I hold up the Y sign.
Yeah.
But Jackson, there is another piece of news, actually. Unrelated to all of this. This was the thing that you told me to do, so I slid in with this.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Good. Hey, high five.
Yeah, good work, Master B.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Thank
Here, we need to not hit the string. There you go.
There we go. All right. While I was doing my research, I ran into an individual, chatting him up. He was looking for us. He says he was sent by Gaia.
Oh, okay.
She wants to see us.
Okay.
I told him that if we could go, we'll meet up with him tonight on the outside of town.
Did he give you any idea where that would take us?
East ever so slightly, just so that we could get... I guess that's where the nearest open gate to the Feywild is, but...
Did he give you a name? His name?
Jack.
That's me.
No, you're Jack's son. This is just Jack.
My dad wasn't Jack.
Master B, you're not this stupid.
His name's just Jack. Your name is Jack's son.
I'm pretty sure he's pulling your leg right now. I'm never quite sure with him, but I'm pretty sure he's pulling your leg, Miss Master.
Are you doing a joke?
I just hold up the Y sign.
You need to take that with us. That sounds comedy gold.
Quick, let's laminate it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a level. I'm a 5th level druid. I can surely laminate something.
Druid crafts some laminate. We'll heat it up real good.
I'm going to bed.
Push it together, squeeze it real tight.
All right, Zach,
cut off the
DM
sharp
now.
corners.
All right, Zach, I need you to come over here, stop my recording, also get the Birds of Prey recordings off my computer because it is 10 gigs of audio.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Yeah, I need my flash drive back, Griff.
That is your next thing, should you decide to take it, is
that guy's surely fucking with us, right? Like, either that's, well, here's the thing. Either that's a signal, like, Jack, who wants us to go and talk to Gaia, they're trying to be clever and signal us that they're friendly, or it's absolutely a trap.
Do I know a Jack? It's a common name. Like, it's not gonna...
Were they a human?
Looked like it, at least. Kind of hard to tell out here. The people intermingle a little bit more.
Fair enough.
Might have had some shifter in them.
And some Dragonborn?
I didn't see any scales.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, Master B, sorry, backtracking. I had one more question. Have you heard of an organization around these parts called the Batulan Brotherhood?
Yeah, those are those guys that you did the thing with up north, right?
Yeah, what's their reputation at large seem? Are they on the level?
Seems like it. I didn't really hear much of anything about them. It seems like they,
Did they fall in with these rabble-rousers you keep talking about?
If they fell in with either side, it would be with whatever side was going to promise to disturb as little of the wilderness as possible and let it grow as quickly as possible. They tend to fall in with the Tangle there.
Yeah.
They wanna grow. Maybe a little bit of Mavo as well.
Alright, that was all.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll go see Gaia, apparently.
Well, one second. Let me pull up my map. Map times. Let's all find the map. Where did I put that thing? Hey, found the map.
That's all staying in.
If nothing else, that is Patreon gold.
We are in Clove, yes?
Correct.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Clove.
I'm gonna punch you.
I understand.
We want to head south towards Veyway, but they want us to go east, which would take us towards the lake with the spooky
Slightly
lake
east,
monster.
it was mentioned.
We're just going outside of town?
Yeah. He said that there's a gate not too far. Big old willow tree.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Well, this seems intriguing. As long as it doesn't take us too far off our path, like.
And if it does, we'll find another one.
Yeah.
Get out! Oh God, that joke got stale last season.
Another road.
Yeah,
Another
but I
avenue?
don't get to make it all that often. Everybody
That's
else
fair.
takes it.
Another throughway.
We really do.
Another interstate.
One more turnpike.
That's our modern day take.
Yep, one turnpike more.
That's our Shadowrun spinoff.
God,
Another day, another toll to pay.
y'all don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm here for it.
It's just afternoon now, so if there's anything y'all would like to do in the lead up to the evening, you are welcome to do it here and now.
Did this person want to meet tonight?
And just before dusk.
Well, you two are still pretty beat up, if I recall.
Not through the magical power of the level up.
Oh, yeah. Did we get the magical power of the level up?
You get the magical power of the level up. You are all
damn.
cured. Being in the basking light of Amareya Dejani's temple filled you with determination.
Nice.
I'm health, but not spell slots. I'm assuming.
You can spell slots as well. Everything is back up.
While we're waiting, can I interest you gentlemen in a dirty limerick?
Hey, Mordecai.
Yes, my friend.
Always.
Always is the correct answer.
I'm also in the mood for some levity. I'm about to fall asleep where I'm standing.
Alright, then let this dirty limerick slowly lull you to sleep, Balin.
All right.
That got weird.
There once was a man from Leeds who swallowed a packet of seeds. As time came to pass, flowers grew on his ass, but his bollocks were covered in weeds.
Gross.
It's real good.
I've had that one saved on here for a while.
Excellent.
I always have one in the tank just in case.
Mordecai, one of the tanks of bulwark.
Ooh, that's good. What type of like shops we got around here?
You've got a fair bit of variety. It is mostly, that's what I'm looking for, like produce, because this is a farming community. So you've got produce and produce supplies. It is very nearly candle nights. So there are a couple of specialty shops that are open, selling your pillar candles and spiced bread ingredients and any other candle nights festivities you would like to invent for the purposes of this storytelling thing that we're doing.
I need to go find some peppermint so that I can make peppermint flavored hardtack.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You say there's snow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make a snowborn.
Absolutely.
Jackson, if you buy peppermint seeds, I could always help nurture them with some druid magic and we could have a continuous supply.
Well, I would love to have a continuous supply of peppermint seeds, but we kind of move around a lot, and I don't want a tiny little plant baby to die because we don't water it.
What, do you think I would be so neglectful?
I know I would be.
Fair enough.
Especially, it's
All right.
not like I wake up every day and go downstairs and see the peppermint next to the coffee.
Alright, carry on.
Zephyr, you go and make a snowborn.
I'm gonna make a snowborn. Yeah.
Okay. Sleight of hand?
Oh yeah. I come out. I've got like cute little like mittens on.
Mm-hmm.
And some like.
Does Rogar have matching mittens?
No, he's got a sweater.
Good.
He's got a sweater. It kind of comes down to his little paws. It's a 15.
You make a very respectable snowborn. It's not super tall, because there's only like maybe 2 inches of snow on the ground, so there's not a whole lot to work with.
I try to find some carrots for horns.
Mm-hmm. You are able to find them, and some turnips as well, so you got kind of like a two-tone thing going on.
Oh, I like it, yeah.
It is slightly bigger than Rogar. When you finish it, you step back to admire your work, and Rogar like rears up onto his hind legs and gives it a hug.
Aw. That's the cutest effing thing I've ever seen. He's rolling around, and like he like goes up like a little hill, and like starts going, but like his feet kind of get tripped up, and so he like kind of turns head over heel, and then keeps rolling, and like a snowball forms around him, and then he like rolls to a stop, and like his feet and his head are sort of sticking out, and he's like, "Rear." You know, like in cartoons.
That's the best thing.
Also, I successfully made a Deep's Grasp item in D&D Beyond. I'm very proud of myself.
Yay!
My DC is now a 17 for spells, which I'm very pumped about.
Awesome.
Huzzah.
Hey, Ryan. Hey,
Yeah.
Jackson. You
Yeah.
want to go buy some peppermints?
I want to go find me some peppermint.
You are able to easily find peppermint. Toss a gold for it for enough peppermint.
I get peppermint. While I'm at it, I would like to see if I can find. Oh, geez, I don't even know what to call it. Talking to the peppermint vendor,
Yes.
I will see if there is another herbalist or like a big fancy flower shop or something like that, something along the lines. And I want to see if I can find the fantasy equivalent of a chia pet.
They are able to tell you that they personally do not sell something like that. However,
Okay.
there is a guy, and they direct you to another store down the way, where they do some experimental pottery, and they might be able to help you out.
All right, I go there.
You head on down to the unstocked pot, and
Perfect.
they have a variety of different strange pieces of ceramic ware.
Okay, I go up to the front counter, and I say, excuse me, I have a weird request.
Weird,
Hello?
you say?
Yes, hi.
Tell me more.
Okay, I need to take a bonsai tree, but turn it into a pet. Yeah.
Curious.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a wandering sort?
Yes.
I
I need it to look like a puppy.
Okay.
I mean, I would settle for other things, but I would like it to look like a puppy.
When do you need it by?
Tomorrow would be okay.
I'll have this ready for you then.
Thank you very much, sir. Here's
10 gold.
Okay.
10 gold.
And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm very excited to see what you come up with. It's not for me. It's not for me. I should say that right from the get-go. You see, me and a couple of my buddies were traveling around, right? And I've got Gary here, and I point to Gary. And then my buddy's got a homunculus, but our friend, it's just him, and he likes animals the most, so he needs a friend.
All right. I will make this tree dog for you.
Thank you. I'll just write down tree dog for Mordecai.
All right.
It's like driving Miss Daisy, except not.
The three of you reconvene with Almaria Dejani, Master B, and Chiron back at the Ever After. Y'all take a look at each other and mount up and head to the east side of town.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do this.
I'm excited to see Guy again. Almaria, are you coming with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I believe in this form I actually should be able to traverse the plains relatively easily.
Oh, great. I didn't think you could join us.
When the Rite of Aegis was happening, as far as I understand it, they were effectively raw power riding in your bodies.
Yep.
I am...
Yeah. It was weird.
Yeah. I am, even in this form, diminished. But that means I can go places.
You can see things. You can
I can.
do things.
And this is different somehow.
Dragons can't fit through most doors.
No.
This
Look,
would be
actually, they can, just once.
This would be like your little Trinity's little reunion there, Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I never actually had Amarea riding shotgun, so...
I mean, this is fair, but he was supposed to be.
Yeah, I only ever had the one.
The six of you head east, and sitting at the east, there is an individual on a silver Chirip Strider.
What? Sick.
Did Burl come with us?
No, Amareya Deshani fills you in. Burl has been firmly ensconced in his temple beneath the ground. He has taken his oaths and is standing a firm and stalwart knight.
Fuck yeah.
Great. That's one.
That's one.
That's one official. I've been talking to people all over the place, and I am hoping that things germinate while we leave.
Okay, great. We'll see what happens.
This individual on the silver Chirip Strider rides forward. He looks just as Master B described to you, a human man, probably in his late 30s, early 40s, very, very dark hair. And he leans forward on his strider. He's like, "How y'all doing today? Name's
Hello.
Jack."
Hello, Jack.
Jack?
Hello.
Jackson, right?
If you're nice.
I hope so. I'm planning to be.
All right.
All right, you're Jackson. Then that makes you Zephyr. B, I met you earlier. And Mordecai.
Yeah.
No, I'm Mordecai. That's Zephyr.
Hello, yes, I am Zephyr.
That was how dare you make fun of my accent like that?
-1 charisma, my boy.
Here I am doing a true to life job.
All right, let me try
being
again.
You.
Let me try again. Hello, I am Zephyr.
Okay, hello. How are you?
It's fine. I'm Mordecai now.
Hi, I'm Jackson.
What did I start?
Jack has ridden his Chirip Strider over to Amareya Deshani and is shaking his hand. "Pleasure to meet you. Really, just an absolute distinct honor and pleasure, sir. Mr. Johnny, is it?" And he gives a big ol' wink.
Yep, that's Johnny. Johnny, be good.
All right.
Why am I so Mordecai?
I don't know. All right, then. Saddle up. Ready to get moving? We're going to keep charging straight through these woods here and right into the tree. It'll make sense once we get there.
Okay. We've done weirder things.
So I've heard. All right, then. And he takes a lantern off the side of the Strider and he affixes it to the top. With a single quick crack of his reins, he rides off into the forest. And your three fellows follow. Do you go with them?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Excellent. The deeper into the forest you go, Zephyr, you as well?
Yeah. I'm uneasy about this.
Read this fool's thoughts.
I could.
You could.
Read this fool's thoughts.
Yeah.
Right before you do that, I want to say, Jackson is pushing the Chirip Strider as quickly and hard as possible. He is very excited to see Gaia.
Yes.
And is doing everything he can to keep pace with Jack, if not to get slightly ahead of him.
Sure.
He doesn't know which tree it is, but as soon as he knows which tree it is, he's going to try to be first through the tree.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
right.
No, we're going to do this. Surface level for now.
You are getting from surface level thoughts that he knows exactly where he's going. There is a massive willow tree at a place where they typically worshipped the Fae. And if you go into the tree, once the sun hits the right point in setting, there is a gate that is actually open in the boughs of the tree. And Chirip Strider's going at the pace you're at right now, you'll be just fine, everybody getting in.
Nothing about him being sketchy?
That's what he's thinking about.
Push it.
Push it.
Push it real good. Push it good.
Are you pushing it?
I'm going to push it.
Okay. So what is what is the save?
Whiz.
What am I supposed to be beating?
17.
Okay, and if he beats that, what happens?
I'm pretty sure he's aware that I'm doing it.
You meet with resistance.
Okay.
But his pace is not broken.
I awaken mind to him. I go, sorry, can't blame a person for being safe.
Completely understand. Don't you worry. I promise you, you're gonna be getting to Gaia at the end of all of this.
If you say so.
and he charges forward.
I'm on fava.
Yeah.
You rush at a breakneck pace into a clearing of trees, and in this clearing, it is, for what you can see for the moment you are in here, it is absolutely gorgeous. There are pews made of rough-cut wood on either side, all leading up to this absolutely massive willow tree. You see Jack on this very bright, easy-to-follow strider run right into the tree, and there's a flash, and he is gone. Followed immediately by Chiron, Amarea, Dejani, and Master B, and I'm assuming all three of you follow as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Jackson said he was going to be like the first one there.
Can I make
so.
a check to try to beat him too?
You can. Animal handling.
Like, that is how excited Jackson is. I am not trained in that, so that is a 14.
You don't beat him, but you're right on his ass.
I'm really excited, guys.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
I think I might go in last. And
Okay.
before going through, I sort of take a quick look around just to see if anyone's like has followed us or is like nearby.
Okay, perception check. There are a couple of people actually sitting in the pews. You definitely just interrupted church to run through their altar.
Sorry. Whoops.
That's all you're seeing. And some people are, they're a little surprised, but nobody's like leaping out of their seats with their hands running through their hair.
Okay. Cool. I go through.
Okay. You all pass through to the Feywild. Charging in, you feel nothing out of the ordinary for just a moment. It seems like as the boughs of the willow tree part, you are just met with more greenery until you realize it feels luxer, more thick. It's dark here, as if you're under a night sky rather than a setting sun. You still off in the distance can see the light from Jack's lantern swinging off in the distance. The deeper it gets in the woods, the brighter it seems to be. He calls back, just a bit further. We want to clear the gloam just in case.
All right. I'm coming.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled just in case of anything wonky.
You press on for a couple of minutes or for a couple of hours. It's really hard to tell. Soon enough, a spindle of light seems to peek through the trees. The forest breaks around you, revealing a building in ruin. You're in a clearing, but it's strange. You're in the full light of the Feywild, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. The trees are taller and alien. They seem to be almost scaled as they climb up into the heavens. Some weird fruit seems to hang from them, stuff that you've never seen before. Flowers are massive, easily the size of your Kyrup striders, blooming all about you. Here, where you stand right now, there is a blazing sun just at the horizon on one side of you, and in the sky, moons, countless moons. Alrighty, we can rest up here for a little while. It's not too far. Come on, let's check it out. He rides up to this very strange building, and this, if the trees are weird, this is even weirder. Far flung from the reliable order of the bulwark architecture or the cobbled houses of the wilds, this is built, this is sturdy, this is here, even though it has been untouched for uncounted centuries. Sloped and curved stone walls pulse their way up, while the few remaining towers top themselves with what look like seed pods made of stone. Jack leads you in.
As we slow down and Jack tells us that we're going to wait here before we go the rest of the way to see Gaia, the blinders come off, the single-minded focus comes off, and he kind of stops and starts to look around and realizes where he is, and I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Go for it.
That's a 2.
Okay.
Jackson goes almost catatonic. Heavy breathing, and kind of locks up. It's the last time he was in the Feywild, he was a human.
Yeah, you were at the gates of the Fey for that.
And just kind of falls and sits on his ass in the grass.
Jack is moving about with just an incredible ease. He hops off his strider and he goes to a trough. He goes to a well as well and starts sloshing water into the trough for the striders.
Jackson, are you doing all right?
Got it. Okay, noted.
Just need a second.
For sure.
You feel a familiar hand at your shoulder, Jackson. Almaria Dejani is there, and he's not saying anything. He's just making his presence known to you.
I'll reach up and grab his hand like it's my only lifeline.
It's all right. It is all right, my friend.
Now, I know we weren't in the Feywild very long
Sure.
last time, but this feels different. I don't remember it that clearly either, so I don't really know what I would compare it against, but...
Well, and this Master B talking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, last time you were only at the gates, if I remember your accountings correctly. Things change the deeper into stuff that you get, and we're in the heart of it here.
Are we in danger?
Kinda. I mean, we don't... As a rule, we typically didn't do a whole lot of planar exploration. The king said it would bring unwanted attention somehow. So we didn't do a whole lot of hopping, especially as warlocks. That was frowned upon.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame through the gavel.
Okay.
To just, cause the etchings around it to glow.
To light up? Yeah.
Glow red hot.
Hell yeah. Go for it.
And then it's I'm just wielding that around like a torch, just kind of checking the perimeter while Jackson catches his breath.
Okay. It is, and remember, it is light here, so you can see, but yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Right.
Okay.
There's more to ward away any incoming badness.
Okay, fair enough.
Fire good.
And Zephyr, what are you doing?
I was thinking about lighting my lantern, but I don't think I'm going to.
Okay.
So we're just here resting. We're not pressing forward right now.
You're just taking a moment.
Okay.
Mordecai, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Pretty good. 19.
Okay. 19. You are doing your perimeter. You're waving the hammer around. You find, as you're making your way back to the group, a small scale. It's a golden scale, about maybe the size of your palm.
That's not small.
I mean, smaller than a dragon scale, which is what I compare, most
Fair
scales
enough.
to in this world. So bigger than a fish scale, smaller than a dragon scale.
Huh. Do I recognize it? What it is? What it's from?
Nature or Arcana check, your call.
It's nature. 14.
14. Definitely some kind of legendary beast. You would need to get some other insight before you found anything else out.
I'm going to leave it where it is.
Okay.
But make my way back.
Sure. Other than that, your perimeter, at least in the immediate, came back as clear.
Cool.
How is Jackson doing?
Jackson is just sitting and focusing on breathing and coming to the realization that he is nowhere near as okay with this as he thought he was.
I think I might be able to help you for the time being. If you'll allow me.
What do you want to do?
I have a spell that might sort of let you put what you're feeling aside for now, so that you can do what needs to be done. Out of a character, I can cast Suggestion on you and have you put aside whatever fear and stuff you're experiencing.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think I've pushed down too many things.
This is fair.
And I don't think that I turn to Amareya and I pull my scythe and I hand it to him. And I pull my axes and I hand them to Mordecai. I'm not okay right now.
Okay.
And we all remembered last time.
Fair enough.
I'll just very silently slot the hand axes into the back of my belt.
Thank you for admitting that, Jackson. That takes a lot. And he slots it on his back.
We got you, bud.
Y'all know I haven't actually seen Addie since I became an elf.
Yeah,
It's been a long year.
it's been a long fucking year.
Spent a year underground. And I think things were fine, and because nothing had to be dealt with, we were just underground. And now we're over the wall, and things are different. And now we're back where this started. For me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get through it.
I know. Tough son of a bitch.
A lot has changed in the last year, but one thing that has not, and I'm going to put my hand out to help you up if you're still sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
We are still here,
Grab your hand. Thank you, Zephyr.
and we're right next to you, and I'll help you up. We got this.
Okay. Alright, Jack, where are we going? What are we... The fuck is this building?
Oh, this place used to be a monastery.
For what?
Looked after some kind of creature for the old gods, something that they liked.
Oh, God.
Anbera was a monk at a monastery up in the bowels of the Feywild. They were tasked with keeping track and keeping mind of the Kirin, which are like super dragon unicorns, until one day my master turncoat on us, and he seemed kindly at first, and then it just all went downhill from there.
Turns out the master of the joint turned coat and went on Sealy, and the others left. Left is a strong... Gaia got mad and cast him out all over the world and across time, so that they never see each other again. So yeah, no, don't piss her off, but it was a right sad thing for the folks living here. Not so bad for the Gloman folks, but what you gonna do?
Not piss off Gaia. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Good call. I try not to.
I hope we never meet someone from that monastery. They sound stupid.
Sounds like more of a wrong place, wrong time. It's the master of the monastery you gotta watch out for. He's the asshole.
Yeah, I said what I said. You bastard, Chase.
It was what?
Okay, if I can't put my own
Kirin.
character, Kirin, kind of like old scale. Hey, come on now.
Oh.
Our friend Tim from work pointed out that I guess it's pronounced Kirin.
Kirin. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, it is a Chinese. I think it's a Chinese or a
Chinese
Japanese.
or Japanese. I think
Yeah.
it's Japanese. Yeah, Kirin.
The Striders are taking their time getting themselves rested back up though. We've been riding for a bit. If you want, you can catch some sleep here while we're waiting for them. Otherwise, we'll take off here in just a bit.
Nah, I think the sooner we get moving, the better.
I feel fresh as a spring chicken. It is as though I have been bolstered by divine energy and feel like I've ascended to a different tier than I was before.
I just got promoted, that's all.
Fair enough.
We're not even in the military anymore.
We're not what?
So we're not even in the military anymore.
I know.
Who is giving you these promotions? Why haven't I been promoted?
Hello. Johnny's waving.
Okay.
Ask him. He's the god of gods.
Not to put too fine a point on that. I'm not the god of gods. I'm god of making stuff, but I am not. I didn't make the other gods.
Yeah, I know. I was overselling.
I noticed, and I appreciate the selling me that hard, but at some point that might come back to bite us.
I believe that is the antithesis of blasphemy.
Being really jazzed?
Yeah?
I learned how to talk to trees.
Proud of you.
You couldn't do that?
But now they'll talk back.
Oh.
Oh, do you have speak with plants now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go. I'd like to see Gaia, but the less time in here, the better.
All right then, and he claps, And the Kyrop Striders all perk up their heads, look over to you all, and start marching on over to you. You saddle up, and you take off to the Sealy Court. And that's where we'll call game tonight.
Nice.
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. A special thanks to our donor Nathan N., or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht Griffin at Griffcold, and Zach at That Guy Zach Rob. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that the moment of our greatest strength is knowing when to ask for help. This has been a Ghostlight Media production.